Hello, everybody. Welcome again. This is part two of the stream. About to start the stream of MLB. Stay tuned, and it's about to happen shortly. Thank you.
It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. Crack of the bat tomorrow. Crack of the bat tomorrow. Crack of the bat and tomorrow. Crack of the bat and tomorrow. Crack of the bat and tomorrow. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And on the hill, Jordan Wicks. How about a scouting report on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 640.
Kicks and deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Left-hand hitter waits. Back up the, oh, that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike. Wicks, a 6'3" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into right, and he makes the catch. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And 1-1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And now the lefty, close, but called the ball. Ball two. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. That one not close. And now 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brendan Rodgers digs in now. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki on the move. He's got it, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Cal Quantrill. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And there's a foul ball. That's inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. One out, base is empty. That one pushed foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Gets under it and pops it up. Montero should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity there to get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Blackman going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cubs leave one scoreless after one. Top of the second. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Wicks back to work. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now here's Elauris Montero. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tovar on at first. Nobody out. And he can't come up with it. Fired to second, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Chris Bryant now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And a swing and a miss. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Elias Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. Popped up, sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
Quantrill back to work. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The third baseman, Christopher.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air, left field. Bouchard has this one sized up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball there. Here's your 1.
Aye. 0-2.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next, Sean Bouchard. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement. You've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
On the ground, right side, Horner. The throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. And now it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. That one fouled off. The line of the pitch. Bounced out to short. Tovar. 2 up, 2 down.
the batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. And downstairs. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off left side. Quantrill back to work. That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. That one ripped. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Pickoff throw. Corner back in on a dive. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now the 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Now 1 miss.
1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gomes takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Tovar measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Good eye in that spot. The 2-1. And a good eye there. on, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Go ahead run on base. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. That one outside. Ball one. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His second of the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And
One ball,
misses
2
inside.
strikes.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Bears down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Good eye right there. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So digging in, Dansby Swanson. And fouled off. Next offering is down low.
We're going to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Ian Happ on deck for the Cubs. Righty delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So up next, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elias Diaz. Wicks back to work. On the corner for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather getting loose as well. The 0-1 in the air out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 1 down. There's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 2. That misses, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away. In the air to left down the line. Happ on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Bouchard up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And another ball. Nolan Jones waits on deck. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jones up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Bouchard off of first with 2 away. That one close. Ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. The 2-1. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A gigantic blast. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yan Gomes will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batter, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bounce to the right. Rogers tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Drew Smiley. This is his third time out this year. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. A strikeout and a walk. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The 0-2. Right side, Mervis. Steps on first for the out.
The batter number 7, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And a foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. In there at the knees. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the second game of the series. That one finds the zone. 0-2. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And the pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Lowry's Montero.
Nope, that's down.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Rodgers, the runner at third. Tovar at first. One gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Outside.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chris Bryant getting on deck circle. Three-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So now the DH spot, Chris Bryant. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Now 1-1.
1-0.
One out, bases full. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Elias Diaz. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. Safe.
He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 3. There's a strike at the knees. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to the left, Swanson. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines, stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth warming up as well.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it skips into there. Good job to fight that one off. Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Bouchard on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Left-hand batter waits. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. They stack center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to...
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one inside, and the count is 1-2. On a line, brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Sean Bouchard.
The left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Leiter, the 6-foot righty. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. That one down the line. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gomes gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. First offering, and it just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees. And a ground ball to first. Mervis takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Bird. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
The pitch. Ball 1 low. Yeah, there's a ball. Kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Rogers fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Yan Gomes. Out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and Gomes is retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jalen Beeks.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball.
A As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the
No
mound.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Julian Merriweather.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So in now for Colorado, Brendan
The
Rodgers.
second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Krug, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The pitch. And it's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The punch out there, and there's one down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses. 1-0. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Yency Almonte getting loose out there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lowry.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Lowry's Montero. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Here's Nico Horner. A line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. And there's the strike. The wind of the pitch.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. And now 2-2. The Rockies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies.
The designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
And the pitch. Outside. On the ground, right side. Corner. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 35, Elias.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Elias Diaz. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. That one to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Two. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Up next to Colorado,
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That clicks the corner. That one almost got him. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Justin Lawrence. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. And now the DH, Patrick Wisdom.
The designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
And he deals. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Swanson, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one lifted to left. Under it. He makes the grab, and there's two down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
One out left for the Cubs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there. That's strike one. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. 1-1 there. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. The Cubs down to their final strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Alright, that concludes today's stream. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Y'all have a good night.